I spent a long time believing I was behind in life. Not confused. Not lost. Behind. Like I missed a turn everyone else took. Without noticing. People around me moved with certainty. They talked about plans. Like they were facts. Next steps. 5-year goals. Clear directions. I nodded. I listened. I pretended. I understood mine too. But deep down, I felt delayed. As if my life was buffering, while everyone else kept playing. At night, when the world slowed down, the doubt got louder. I opened my phone. Scrolled mindlessly. Engagement photos. Career announcements. Moving abroad. Buying houses. People I once sat next to. In classrooms. Now living lives that looked settled. Confident. Finished. Mine felt unfinished. Like a draft. I kept rewriting. Without publishing. I told myself. Comparison was unhealthy. So I deleted apps. Took breaks. Unfollowed people. But the feeling didn't disappear. Because it wasn't coming from my phone. It was coming from inside me. I started measuring my worth. In ages. In numbers. In quiet panic. Triggered by simple questions. How old are you? So, what's next for you? Questions meant to be polite. That landed like deadlines. I answered calmly. Then replayed them later. Laying in bed. Staring at the ceiling. Counting everything I hadn't done yet. I thought life had a schedule. Like success followed a universal order. Graduate. Work hard. Move up. Figure it out. And anyone who didn't was failing silently. That belief sat with me. Everywhere. In conversations about the future. In decisions I postponed. In opportunities I avoided. Because I didn't feel ready. Ready for what? I didn't know. I tried to fix myself. I made plans that looked responsible. Goals that sounded impressive. But felt empty. I chased labels. Instead of meaning. I said yes to paths that didn't excite me. Just to prove I was moving somewhere. But every step taken without alignment made me feel further away from myself. I wasn't lazy. I wasn't unmotivated. I was disconnected from what I actually wanted. One evening, I met an old friend for coffee. We talked about life the way adults do. Carefully. Casually. Avoiding the heavy parts. She looked calm. Balanced. Like someone who had arrived on impulse. I asked her something I usually kept to myself. Do you ever feel like you're behind? She didn't laugh it off. She didn't reassure me. She paused. Then said softly. All the time. That answer stayed with me. Because she had everything I thought I was missing. And still. She doubted herself. She talked about choices she made out of practicality. Opportunities taken out of fear. Not passion. She didn't sound secure. She sounded honest. That conversation shifted something in me. I realized no one actually knows what they're doing. Some people just move forward without letting uncertainty stop them. Confidence didn't mean clarity. It meant tolerance for not knowing. I walked home, thinking about timelines, about how artificial They really are. Who decided progress had one shape? Who said life must unfold in a straight line? I understood something then. Feeling behind doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're aware. Aware enough to question the path you're on. That awareness is uncomfortable, but it's not a flaw. It's the beginning of intention. I noticed how much comparison had narrowed my vision. I was only looking sideways, never inward, never asking what kind of life would actually feel like mine. I stopped asking, why am I not there yet? And started asking, does this direction make sense to me? That small shift changed everything. I became less rushed, less reactive. I allowed uncertainty to exist without trying to outrun it. Some days felt slow, unresolved, but they felt real. I stopped apologizing for not having answers, stopped explaining why my life didn't mirror someone else's. I gave myself permission to move at my own pace without needing permission from anyone else. I still have moments where old thoughts return, moments where doubt whispers loudly that maybe I waited too long, that maybe I wasted time. But then I remember, nothing taught me more than the pause, than the uncertainty, than standing still long enough to understand myself. I'm not behind. I'm unlearning who I thought I had to be. I'm becoming someone who chooses deliberately instead of urgently. Life isn't a race. It's a process of alignment. And alignment doesn't care about deadlines. It cares about honesty, about direction. That makes sense inside. I no longer want to arrive anywhere meaningless just to prove I was moving. I want to arrive where I belong, even if it takes longer, even if no one notices. Because this life is not about keeping up. It's about finding yourself before you commit to becoming someone else. And that realization took time. The time I once believed was wasted. But maybe it was necessary.